far from ideal in terms of weather conditions. Right now it's okay, cloudy but nothing worse. However, the fear is that rain is on its way, and this match is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. That has been knocked clear. Throw it. Bellingham. Anderson. Stones. And it's White.
Oh, sweet feet.
And here's Bellingham. And here's Foden. Gehi. Oh, he's in! Out towards the flank. Rice. Dembele. Olise. Hernandez. Mbappe. Hernandez. And the shot's on here. Dembele! Oh, they could be caught out here. Gehi clears it away. Gusto. Spence. And it's played forward. Now it's Foden. And it's Bellingham. White. Oh, that's well done. Really robust. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
It'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's found support out wide. He has found a way through. That's good play. He slings it in. Cleared away. Anderson. Mbappe. Do have a chance to counter here. Mbappe. Mbappe! And he's heaved it away. White. Stones. Gehi. And it's Spence. And he's picked out the run. Gordon. Nice physical challenge. Olise. Dembele. Dembele chips it through. Hernandez played in. Proves too strong. Now it's Mbappe. And he's there to get it away. It's a good run down the right. Takes a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
England, well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Clearly not happy with that. Camavinga. Camavinga chooses to go cross-field. Gordon. Succumbs to the pressure. Konate. Cherki. Rabiot. Konate, and the keeper's got it again. Rabiot. Cherki. Olise. And it's Gusto. Spence. Stones. White. And here's Kane. Cherki. Rabiot. Looks to the other side. Hernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Cherki. Camavinga. Dembele. It's Dembele! Spence getting this one clear. Gehi gently done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Rice forwards and with intent. Now it's Foden. In it comes. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. This interception, his positioning was spot on.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
England have a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Foden, foot in, and he has been fouled there. And the ball's come loose here. And it's White. And here's Foden. Oh, he's caught him in or out. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. That's going to go a long way. He is through here. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Rice. Anderson. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
And that has been cleared. Jackie. Now then, the ball's come loose. Gusto. Mbappe. Hernandez. And it's hoisted clear. That's really well cleared.
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Spence clears it away. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's gone back to the keeper. Konate. Played over towards the opposite flank. It's Hernandez. That's very neat. Camavinga. And now the breakaway. Elise. Great defending, strong and determined. Mbappe, shot a goal! Gordon. He's found a way through. Spence. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Muscular approach does pay off here. Spence's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Mbappe is there, and he can get that clear. He's in space and looking for options. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's been taken short. So who's he picking out? And it's Rice. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that has been cleared. Camavinga. Hernandez. Bellingham hurtling down that right flank. That's really well manoeuvred. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Bellingham out to the right. And that was very necessary. Foden. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Hernandez, now he's off and running. And it's Kane. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Defending of the desperate variety. Spence. It may be goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
Anderson. And here's Kane. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Mbappe! Mbappe! It could be danger here. Danger averted for now. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. Camavinga. And here's Dembele. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well read, nice interception. Moved on forwards. Konate. And it's Gusto. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Hernandez. Great chance! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Bellingham. Foden. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And it's Gusto. Now it's Olise. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Looking for a decent ball in. Gets his head on it! White attempts a clearance. Chooses to go back. Looking here to chip it through. And here's Olise. Gordon. Anderson. Bellingham. White. And here's Foden. Gordon. Gordon! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Gordon really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rabiot with the clearance. Over to the left. Played back in. And it's Rice. And here's Kane. It's Kane! Played towards the other side. That's a throw. Cherki. Olise. And he shoots! Goal! France! And France are in front. Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
France are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Foden. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Or can he finish? They've scored! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
England grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And here's Dembele. Oh, this is a great position. Chucky! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Bellingham. Anderson shifted upfield. Foden. White looking to hit the byline here. Kane with a shot! And that has been clubbed away. Spence. Rice. And here's Kane. Now it's Gordon. He's got away. Hernandez. Cherki. And here's it's Dembele! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Dembele, really can't believe he didn't put that away. He'd set himself up perfectly.
Rice. Stones aim forwards. Foden. That's really well manoeuvred. Brilliantly cut out. White is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Kane. Foden. And it's White. Lovely feet. Foden showing good feet. Bellingham. A chance to play it in. Hit into the middle. Hernandez. Mbappe Played out to the left flank. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Kane. Chance here to counter. Foden, probing pass. Kane! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Nice physical challenge. Camavinga gets it clear. Spence have it back and can go again. Rabiot. Now it's Olise. And it's Gusto. Gusto charging forward down that flank. Oh, it's come loose. Olise, and the finish! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Bellingham. Some good work on the right flank here. And here's Foden. Bellingham. White. Foden. Foden! Cherki. Hernandez. Upamecano. Camavinga. Cherki. Mbappe. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Camavinga. Played out to the right. Played in with purpose. And it's played forward. White. And it's Bellingham. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Oh, such a clever touch. He's having a shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Gusto. Olise. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Rabiot. Cherki. Oh, that's neat. Rabiot. Gets it away and claimed it back swiftly. Oh, nicely intercepted. Cherki. And here's Dembele. And here's Kane. Cleared without complication. It's a throw-in. And it's White. Anderson, gently done. Camavinga. Hernandez. Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. Camavinga. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. Hernandez. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, it's Dembele. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, whistle's gone. Now then. France presented with a golden opportunity here. Well, the protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
France take the lead. Rice. Gehi forwards and with intent. Olise. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Konate. Rabiot. And it's Dembele. Mbappe. Hernandez. That's a nicely weighted pass. Bellingham. White. And we've reached half-time. Leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
France head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Cherki. Hernandez. tries a shot! A real chance and a real let-off. Bellingham. White. Oh, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Bellingham. And it's White. Foden. Now who's going to be first to this? That's an imaginative pass. Stones gets across to intercept that. Rice. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Gusto. Cherki. Rabiot. Back into the middle. Oh, shooting chance! That's got him rattled. Gordon. Moved on forwards. That has been cut short. Camavinga. Calmly anticipates. Bellingham. White. Rice. Spence chasing after it. Spence is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Camavinga. Konate. Camavinga. Upamecano shifted upfield. Olise. Gusto. Cherki. Spread out to the left. Played out wide. Cherki. That has been knocked clear. And the counter-attack is on for England. And here's Kane. Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. Bellingham. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rice. Yehi. Aim forwards. And it's Kane. It could be in here. Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Kane is offering a right smile there.
Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. White. And that's a good intervention. And it's White. And he's managed to get free. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rabiot. Rice with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Chucky! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
That's really well manoeuvred. White. Foden. Oh, good spread. White swings it across. In again. Oh, what a climb! Didn't quite get enough on that.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Rice. Rice, gently done. And it's Spence. Spence. Gordon. And here's Gordon. Bellingham. White. Real chance! Hernandez. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Smashing header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Hernandez. Mbappe being hunted in packs.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Cherki moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Gone out for a throw-in. Rabiot. Gusto. Up he goes! And the header is disappointing in the end.
England, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And it's played forward. Rice. Gehi forwards and with intent. Rabiot. Mbappe. Gehi attempts a clearance. And here's the chance to counter. Gordon, delicate ball, and it needs to be. It's Kane! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kane clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Camavinga. Mbappe. Cherki. And here's Dembele! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
They've played it short. Well, it's gone out again, and so we'll have a repeat corner. Olise with the short one. Played out to the right. Olise. Decent chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Olise plays it short. Olise. Olise's climbs up big! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Bellingham. Bellingham. Great work on the overlap. Bellingham. And here's Kane. Big chance! Gusto gets good distance on it. Rice. Upamecano cuts out the pass. Konate shifted upfield. And here's Dembele. Out to the right. Nice control. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And the shot! No, not this time.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
It's Hernandez. And that's a dangerous... Mbappe! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Foden, aim forwards. Gordon. He's having a look round. Spence, gently done.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's Gusto. He is just caressing the ball. Here it is, crossed in. Now it's Gordon. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Camavinga, gently done. Rice, pinged towards the front line. Gordon, over to the left. Moved on forwards. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe laid out to the left flank. Bellingham with the slide tackle there. Now this could... It's Dembele! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
He is there, and he can get that clear. Kane looking to add to his goal. Spence. Gordon. Rice. Oh, easy pickings there. Gordon. Kane. Foden. He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is quite a battle.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Konate, and it's played forward. Camavinga, and he goes cross-field. Spence. Rice, played into space. Gordon looking to run onto it. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Kane, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. White. Foden. Gusto. Cherki. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Stones gets it away. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe opts to play it back. And he's there to clear it. Foden. Mbappe. Knocks it out wide. Hernandez, a mighty effort! Goal, France! And they get themselves in front! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Dembele demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just cleared enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
France get themselves into the lead. Yehi. Aim forwards. And that's clear cut, it's a free kick. Hernandez. Now it's Mbappe. Foden. Oh, a delicate chip through. Very nicely done. And here's Goal. And the shot! And again! Shot, surely! Deftly away. Rice. That is lovely. And here's Gordon. And here's Kane. And here's Bellingham. Oh, nice touch.
England simply cannot let their heads drop. They need their big characters now to keep them going.
Kane! Well, the ball's come loose here. He can get that clear. Out to the left it goes. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And back to the keeper they go. Rabiot. Konate, forwards and with intent. Now it's Rice. This might... It's Kane! And that could come back to haunt them.
Kane clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
They've got rid. And here's Foden. Anderson. Camavinga, gently done. Mbappe, clipped into space. France have reclaimed it.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And here's Kane. He's Kane! Should have equalised.
Kane was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
England making another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Gehi. Played into space out wide. Oh, what a climb! Livramento's cross.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
And it's played forward. Cherki. Mbappe. Hernandez. Foden shifted upfield.
France clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Kane with a shot! Rabiot getting this one clear.
England really might just end up kicking themselves after.
It's Kane! He scored!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Moved on forwards. Oh, that's neat. Succumbs to the pressure.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Kane has been caught there, it's a foul. And that's going to be a booking.
England clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
France getting a lot of touches here, but they're not making much progress. Camavinga. Cherki. Kalulu. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team.
Header! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
But there's going to be another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Gehi tries to clear. It's Hernandez. Rabiot. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Kane played out towards the right wing. Oh, he's got a side of goal. Chance to shoot! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Rice goes short. Rash chance! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Cherki. Rabiot.
Well, what we're witnessing now just goes against the grain. They're not going to get back into the game like this.
Konate chooses to go cross-field into the last 5 minutes. Mbappe. Gehi cuts it out. Stones. Livramento. Rice. England can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Played towards the front line. And here's Rashford.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Konate, aim forwards. Cherki, that's really well manoeuvred. Over to the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Hernandez, he's looking to win it for them. Camavinga. Foden wins the duel this time. Kane, oh, good spread. Bellingham, he's shifting through the gears here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Proves too strong. Livramento. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Kalulu carries the ball down the right. Rice getting this one clear. France making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Camavinga. Dembele. And another try! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Dembele duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
And now he has two. France take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
That's a cute ball. Livramento looking to get on the end of this. Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Hernandez. 4 added minutes on the board. France moments now away from seeing this one out. Hernandez. Rabiot. Konate. Kalulu. Kalulu making good progress on the right-hand side. Ekitike. Kalulu. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Rice played out to the left flank. Well, they could break here. Konate gets over and intercepts. Cherki. We are into overtime. Hall. And it's Hall. And here's Rashford. He's going to be disappointed with that. Kalulu. Rabiot. That's really well cleared. Hall. Rice. Anderson. Hall. Well, this is surely their last chance. Rice. Chance for a cross, maybe now or never. Now it's Rice. Shapes to shoot! And that is that. France have him.